She heard her name called in the dark. The first time it happened, Maya told herself it was nothing, just her imagination. Just the night playing tricks on her ears. It was close to midnight when she heard it, soft, almost gentle, Maya. She froze on her bed, phone glowing in her hand, the room lit only by the blue light of unread messages. The ceiling fan hummed above her, steady and familiar. Outside, the neighborhood was quiet in the way it only ever got after midnight. No laughter, no cars, no music. Just silence. She sat up slowly, Maya. This time it sounded closer. Clearer. Her stomach tightened. Mom. She called out, already knowing the answer. Her mother worked the night shift at the hospital. She wouldn't be home until morning. Maya was alone in the house. She had been alone all night. The silence returned, thick and heavy, pressing against her ears. She let out a shaky breath and laughed under her breath. You're tired. That's all. Too many horror videos. Maya lay back down and turned up her phone volume, letting random videos play until her eyes grew heavy. Eventually, she drifted off. The second night, the voice didn't wait until midnight. It came at 11:34 p.m. Maya. She jolted awake, heart slamming against her ribs. This time, it came from the hallway. Her door was open. She always slept with it open. The hallway light was off, stretching into darkness that felt deeper than it should have been. Maya. It wasn't loud. It wasn't threatening. That was what scared her the most. It sounded familiar, like someone who knew her. Someone who had said her name 1,000 times before. Her fingers clenched the edge of the blanket. Who's there? She whispered. No answer. She reached for her phone, the screen lighting up her room again. No missed calls. No messages. She checked the time, then the security app her mom insisted on installing. The cameras showed nothing but empty rooms and shadows. She swallowed hard and locked her bedroom door. That night, she slept with the lights on. By the third night, Maya hadn't told anyone. She didn't tell her mom because she didn't want to sound stupid. She didn't tell her friends because she already knew what they'd say. You're paranoid. Stop watching creepy stuff. It's probably your house settling. But houses didn't say your name. At exactly 2:17 a.m., her phone vibrated. A notification from the security app. Motion detected. Her heart dropped. She opened the app with trembling fingers. The camera feed loaded slowly, pixel by pixel, until the image appeared. The living room was empty. Then the audio came through. Maya. Her phone slipped from her hand and hit the bed. That voice wasn't in her head anymore. It was coming from the house. She grabbed the phone again and rewound the clip. The camera showed nothing moving, no doors opening, no shadows shifting, but the audio was clear. Her name. Spoken softly. Patiently, she locked herself in the bathroom and stayed there until morning, knees pulled to her chest, listening to every sound the house made. The fourth night, she didn't sleep at all. Maya sat on her bed with the lights off, phone camera recording, determined to prove she wasn't losing her mind. Midnight passed. Then 1 a.m. Then 2 a.m. At 2:16, the air changed. The house felt wrong, too quiet. At 2:17 a.m. exactly, the hallway creaked. Maya. The voice came from right outside her door. Her breath caught in her throat. She held the phone up, recording, barely daring to breathe. Maya, the voice said again, closer now. Open the door. Her blood ran cold. It knew where she was. No, she whispered, tears blurring her vision. The doorknob turned slowly, locked. The voice sighed, almost disappointed. That's okay, it said. I'll wait. The footsteps moved away. The recording continued until sunrise. When she watched it back later, the video showed nothing but darkness and her shaking hands. But the audio captured everything. Maya finally told her mom. Her mom tried to stay calm, but Maya saw the fear flash across her face when she played the recordings. Still, she insisted there had to be a logical explanation. Faulty cameras, audio interference, stress. That night, her mom stayed home. They sat together in the living room, lights on, television playing quietly. Midnight came and went. Then 1 a.m. Then 2 a.m. At 2:17 a.m., the TV shut off, the lights flickered once. Then died, the house plunged into darkness. Maya. The voice came from the kitchen. Her mom stood up fast. "Who's there?" she demanded. The voice paused, then it changed. "Mom," it said softly, using her mother's voice. Maya screamed. Her mom backed away slowly, face pale. "That's not me," she whispered. The footsteps moved closer. "Maya," the voice said again, back to its original tone. "You promised you'd listen." "I don't even know you." Maya cried. The voice laughed, low and quiet. "Yes, you do." The security alarm went off suddenly, shattering the silence. Lights flickered back on. The voice vanished. The house was empty again. They didn't stay there another night. Maya's mom packed a bag, and they left before sunrise, staying with relatives across town. The house was put up for sale the next week. No one asked many questions. Some houses didn't need explanations. Months passed. Maya started to feel normal again. The fear faded. The nightmares came less often, until one night, lying in a guest room she'd never slept in before, her phone buzzed, a notification, unknown device connected to audio. Her heart began to race. Then she heard it, right beside her bed. "Maya." She stared at the dark corner of the room, frozen. The voice whispered, closer than ever. "You can move houses," it said softly. "But you can't stop listening." The darkness leaned in, and this time, it didn't sound like it was outside the room anymore. If you enjoy this story, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more.